Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. We are still on the port map of the Meteor region. And the reason I'm bringing you into the map here is so that I can show you, well I can't show you, this is in the way. That Tuz we got earlier is right there. It's not that far from this watchtower where the other watchtower is way up here off the edge of what you can see. There is a lot of stuff over here. This is the port itself. So I think I'm gonna jump in this other this Tuz and see if it's even capable of getting up here to this watchtower. And that'll do, depending on how well the Tuz works for me. Maybe I'll try and hit the other one. And I'll use this Apache for the one that's way over here. There's one up there. But that's quite a distance. That might be a little much for the Tuz. But let's get to it and see what happens. We have to jump out of the map. Actually, we need the map. So I can go down here and jump into the Tuz. I'd rather it were need a controller. I'd rather it were just set up with a small fuel tank or something than this big top heavy thing. But that said, let's let's see, through the factory, take a right as soon as I clear this building. Come out this side and get on that road. I think this isn't a road section. It's just the crane for the rail line. So I'm not sure if I can cross there or maybe a little more up here. But something like that. I'm not sure, if this thing starts being a lame duck right off the bat, I'm not going to stick with it. You know what I should do is just buy a Kraz. I can get a Kraz for, I think, a total of $54. I don't think I checked out what this dock will give me. Yeah, I did look at that. If I don't go back and get that marker, it's gonna be a pain in my ass. There. Oh, maybe not. Thought I'd gotten the... Thought I had gotten the pointer to go away. Hammer and sickle. Maybe it was this one I didn't check out. Rolls, metal rolls. All right. Cool. Infinite metal rolls. No limitation. Oh, now let's see. Maybe we just take the tracks. But then again, right here's a trail that comes in from somewhere else. It's the continuation of that one. I'm hoping this watchtower clears all this stuff out down here, but I was hoping the other one would clear out all this, and it did not. It leaves that edge obscured. Wonder what following the tracks would get us. Now up to that bunker and a body of water. Then it doesn't, it's not really clear where the tracks go. I really like this map. I think I made that evident with the last video. Well, speaking of a lame duck, I never played the Action in previous videos because this is what it does. Even with nothing on it, any little reason for it to tip over, it's gone. I can't reach that one. The center of gravity on this thing must be positive instead of negative. See, there's no way for me to flip it without bringing a vehicle down here. It won't reach that tree, and this tree is good for nothing. Hang on. Let's try getting it off the front. It's just too close to the tree to be any good. Maybe I can drag it over close enough to the other tree. Don't worry, not done. Not done yet. I brought the front around. The back's not going any further. But maybe I can reach the other tree now. Nope. Nope. It's just it's just slammed up against the tree and that's all there is to it. Hey, see, I'm not gonna waste time doing this shit. I'll hop in back in the Apache and actually put some miles under my belt, so to speak. I ain't gonna fuck around with this all day when I could be getting something worthwhile done. And this should be flipping it, but instead it's just dragging it around on its side. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. And look, how little gas was left already. I barely drove it across the tracks. Yeah, screw this. Now, what I started to say was I could purchase an Apache, a Kraz Chabors for the grand total of about $54 because everything is so cheap. And where's it? Oh, there it is. Okay, watchtower there. Road down here. And I'm right there. So just make my way back down to this broken power pole, however. Go between the buildings or around the end. And we're on our way. What if there's a... Oh, that starts to go that way. But who's to say which way it turns? And all this. Yeah, screw that. I could use this little piece and then cut down. But I think just coming straight down is going to be easier. Um, I don't know if I can bust through this. Well, it turns out you can. I made that waypoint marker over here because that's where the trail is. Or I could have driven straight across there, but I would have missed the waypoint marker. All right, this thing's a cruising. Swinging that back end. No, don't do that. Don't start out the way the dang Tuz did. See, Tuz would have been over on its side. I don't want you up here either. Tuz would have been over on its side 6 times by now. Like I said, it was an experiment. I thought it was something that might work. Wish I had a high gear I could go to in this thing. I could, well, I'd have to purchase the SnowRunner gearbox. And I'd have to go take it back to the garage. Well, I'd have to recover it to the garage to do that. If I sold that con, I could fix this thing up a little bit, but then I'd have to drive it all the way back out here. There's no garage on this map. Trail goes this way. Sometimes it's hard to tell where the trail is versus just, there's mud everywhere. Oh, I'd love to hit this jump in high gear and land somewhere out in the middle of that pond. But I'm going to have to try and go around this because I can't keep taking that water damage. In fact, here comes another trail in from the other side. Don't go down there. The rocks bounce the front end around, well, and the rear end. That you can hardly steer it sometimes. Well, it looks like I want to go. Looks like where that other trail came in. Oh, I see. That's just where the edge of the map border was before. I couldn't really tell where I needed to go from there. That was where I stopped changing the line and just went straight over. Looks like I might be able to go straight up from there. As I was saying, some big rock or a rut in the trail will make the ass end of the truck kick out to the right or left, and that makes it hard to steer. Or steer tires go over a big rock that kick it one way or the other. The Russians are watching us from the helicopter. Come on. It wouldn't turn. All it would do is go straight across. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I was going to try and do something about that steering, and I forgot. Here we are. This is where I said I thought we could go straight up. What'd you think of the thumbnail for the last video? That was one of these screenshots, one of these observations. They cleared this side out because, well, it was that close to the edge of the map. There's a radar dome, it looks like. Well, go up and get old technology. You know, between the two maps, there's like 107, I think it said, if I remember right. 107 jobs. It's just a couple. And it said I completed two. I completed two on the crater map. See, now why is it, when I'm trying to turn it right, and it just keeps climbing the rock to the left. Gotta back up or it'll take out the tree. And then who knows, the tree could maybe tip it over. Do you see the truck down there in the lake? There aren't many of them left. This series was actually still in development when everything here went down the drain. If you can recover and repair it, it's yours. Nobody claims the wreck anymore anyway. Step 310. Hmm. I don't even see the truck. There it is. It'd be easier to go down from the grassy hillside over there than the obvious way that they give you. Come on. Okay, now back up. Wouldn't hurt to have a truck with a flatbed around. Completed the job. As long as we're sitting here repairing, now I need it to not be in the lake. I'm turning hard left, but it ain't doing shit for me. Now let's return the favor. Pull this thing. No, you son of a bitch. Close the motherfucking functions. There we go. But I don't know if that thing's going to be good for much. Look at the wheels. It's bone stock, looks like. Well, where are we going next? We have to go all the way across the map. There's a road here that goes past that bunker. I can't tell where it goes from there. There's no watchtower to clear out this part of the map. I suppose way back at the Crater trailer store, I could buy a radar trailer. That goes across, but so does this. We can get on this without going back down here. I don't know, I'm pointed down the hill anyways. It'd take me 5 minutes to turn this damn thing around. Oof, I didn't realize that was such a drop off. Of course, I suppose he did that expecting people to take the shortcut. I don't know how deep this gets. Maybe we can skirt the edge. Oh, we made money, by the way. That job. Plus, we made 2,100 from the jobs on Crater. Well, I'm just going to keep following this road as long as it keeps going west. toward that watchtower. That's a long haul, but 1,500 meters. Looks like a power plant. Looks like a couple structures we need to rebuild. They must be part of a contract. That doesn't go anywhere. Although, let's take a closer look. Yeah, that's cool. Windmill. Those could be fuel reserves or who knows. A bunker with an observation tower. There's another tunnel over there, future expansion, I suppose. One that's good and one that got caved in. They obviously have bunkers within the mountain itself. Crew quarters. That's how the US does it now. They take containers, actual steel containers with the ribs up and down the side and everything. And they build quarters inside of them. They can load them on a cargo plane or strap them under a helicopter, drop them wherever they want. And you got instant crew quarters. Or they can fly drones out of them. They can have them set up with all the avionics and electronics to pilot drones. Well, that road didn't keep going like I was hoping. Only went to there and petered out. And Depot over here is where we were. There's a road up here. But what good does that do for us if there's no way to get to it from this side? I guess we'll just keep following this for now. I suppose we'll end up going right back through Depot. I'd like to go across here, but how? Unless I can go up this way. We'll see. That's just a few feet on my left. I'll see what that hillside looks like. I think we could go up that. I'd rather stay to the north so I can clear out some of that black area. Scramble, scramble. Hey, look, a bridge on my left. There's Depot down there with the lake. That's cool. But I have to get this thing turned without sending it back down the hill or over the edge. Well, we made it up here, but what's here? Nothing. I wanted it to move about 1 foot. There's a trail down there that comes up from Depot. Suppose I could just let it roll to the bottom and then recover it. Let's see if we can climb back up. No, we're not going to get back up on top. There's a hillside right there. I could go down that without rolling the truck if I could get back up on top. See if it now, if it would have just turned right. It's not down at the bottom yet. We'll get it down to the bottom. Or maybe we can get it back up on this road. I don't give a crap about that. I want to go this way. But the truck doesn't like to do what I want it to do. Or it wouldn't be in this predicament if the truck would do what I wanted it to do. Every little embankment that I try to turn away from, it goes straight into it and tries to climb it. The old magnetic attraction. Oh, there's a hill here I mean, there's a big rock here I should try and climb, even though the user is putting in completely the opposite steering input. That doesn't matter. The Sabre Interactive programmers told me I should try and bash into this rock and climb it. I think we'll take this northern road right here. Make that mark again and see what happens. Well, we found a job. Oh, another truck. The driver of this 4 on blah 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 was unfortunately in the wrong place at the wrong time. The bridge collapsed and he crashed. The truck was not even loaded. The bridge was probably just too old and rotten. Fortunately, the driver survived, so return his truck to him. Frankly, I don't give two shits if the driver survived. But anyways, this one looks like something we'd have to haul it somewhere to get paid for the job. Deliver the truck to the farm down there. Yeah, screw that. It's not even a truck we could keep and make use of. It would get us closer to Service Hub. But you know what trying to drag a truck like is with this thing? It's too light. It needs more mass. So stop tracking and we'll go on our way. Does it need to be repaired? Nope, just says deliver. Now is the bridge still there? Creaks. I could flip it over and get it out of the mud, but why even waste time on it if I'm not going to deliver it? No objective, treasure or scrap. Oh, hello, this is a happy coincidence. I'm currently investigating the area and looking for an old military vehicle that was supposed to be here somewhere. Maybe you can help. The car should be on the military area over there, maybe just outside. Good luck. Oh, an armored car. If it's not out of our way, but I'm 50, almost 53 minutes. Deliver the truck to the farm. Oh, that's wrong place. Let's get the right one. Treasure or scrap. Deliver the vehicle down to historian. And it's, who knows? You have to haul it on a flatbed apparently. Truck with crane is recommended. So don't give a crap about where it is. Stop tracking. Close. It's probably up in the hills over there somewhere. Or in here. Whoa. That's a tankum trap, but hidden trap. I didn't see that there. I was looking, I was panning the camera around. It looked like nuclear missile silos. The tracks to load the rocket onto some sort of carrier if they need to take it out of the silo or put a new one in, whatever. Well, I think it's time to go cross country. Whoa. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna end up having to go back down by Depot in order to get to that dang watchtower. Unless I can go up here. Map border. I suspected that was gonna happen. We'll change direction. Why is there a map border right here, but you can, that must be this northern map border. Maybe we can get down to here. So far, I haven't been able to make it turn right. There we go. Got it to turn right just in time to go back left. Well, here we go, better or worse. Looks like a nice picnic spot out on that point. There. Hmm. Nice little inlet. I'm not sure which way looks less of a pain in the ass. Well, hey, we got to our waypoint. Now let's turn around and go the right way. A bridge. Let's make it daytime again. We're obviously going to have to get to the other side of the lake and then head north. We might as well shoot for the service hub. Maybe somewhere down in here there's a road going that way, maybe not. But we might as well shoot for the service hub. Didn't I just make it daytime? Excuse me. Well, that's an hour. So if I can get to the service hub, we'll call it good. I'd like to reach some sort of goal. Scout fuel trailer. I do believe this is the service hub, but then again, yeah, must be. There's a truck back here. There's a job there. Get rid of all this garbage. Oh, this is port. Made it to the port. There's a job over here. Which we can't seem to get to. We'll spend a couple minutes looking around here and then I'll call it a day. New trailer discovered with a metal beam, concrete slab, and a pallet of concrete. This is the service hub. Hey, I made the turn, which apparently isn't active yet. Oh, I see. You back up onto the ramp. Oh, look, just hitting it like that was enough to repair the vehicle. This is cargo loading, medium pipe, two medium pipe, one large pipe, two cargo container, two small pipe, three metal beam, an oil rig drill, four vehicle spare parts, and that's apparently it. A tunnel that goes underneath, another trailer, spare parts of some sort, and lumber. That's interesting, but there's still stuff up on top here. There's another trailer right there. Maybe you have to approach it from the front. Now it says, oh, that's for that one. A trailer store. a factory, concrete blocks, cement, concrete slabs. So that'll fulfill your concrete desires. And a 4-axle dolly with a concrete slab. There was a truck. I saw on the map there was a truck. Up here. Go back up and around to the left. Oh, it's a Dan 96320. Maybe we'll just wait and call it good right here. The reliable 15th. Hmm. A harbor tug, maybe? I don't know. But I'll make this my thumbnail and I will call it an episode. Hour 9. Probably screwed around with that board hog or whatever it is for 15 minutes. Could have kept it under an hour. Anyways, whoa, look at that huge ship beached on the mud bank over there. That's a gunboat. Looks too big for a destroyer, maybe a cruiser. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll do some more exciting adventures in the next